They tried to stop me, but nothing could stop me. Welcome back to part 42 of Analyzing the Game with your host, your vocalist, your lead vocals, background vocals, arranger, producer, script writer, songwriter, film writer, percussion, lead drums, bass guitar, lead guitar, scout, referee, president, secretary, attorney general. The list goes on. That boy does. Thank you guys for joining me on Analyzing the Game once again. Shout out to everybody that has engaged in my creations, engaged in my videos. Shout out to everybody that has liked. Shout out to everybody that has commented. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed. Shout out to everybody that has shared. If you haven't done any of those, or you don't know what Analyzing the Game is, or you don't know who That Boy Does is, you will soon. You will do those soon, and you will know soon. We're back at it for part 42, creation 42, dream 42, vision 42, journal 42, free write 42, Jackie Robinson, number 42. We're back. Shout out to everybody. I'm appreciative. I'm blessed. I'm grateful to be here again, to be able to hit the record button, to be able to just use my creativity, and use my voice, and use my platform, and just be myself. I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. And it's all started with me and just a normal guy not feeling like I was doing enough with the abilities and the gifts that I were given, and the things that I know that I can do, and the things that I see. And just a journey, and just a path, and just a marathon of just wanting to continue to get better with myself, and continue to learn about myself, and continue to just use what I see with my own two eyes and what I have experienced. And this is all pretty much normal to me. And now it's just I am exporting it to my platform, my YouTube channel, That Boy Does, and packaging it into a full-on creation, a full-on video, whatever you would like to call it. But it's the same thing, and it's a lot of the same ways that I have been thinking. But once again, I am super normal. I'm a normal person. I believe that I have lived a normal life, and I have a normal voice. But if everybody figured out that their voice, if all the normal people figured out that their voice is so much bigger than they actually realize, and it's everyone together, things will change, and a lot of things will be different. And if you're new to my channel, I have a journal. I write, and these are it. Most of them, or all of them, not all of them, most of them, after I uploaded them and posted them to this channel, my channel, That Boy Does, at That Boy Does. And it's just I free write about, I title / word every free write, every writing, every creation. And then I just use that word to write about whatever I believe that word entitles or entices in current situations in this matrix, in this society, in the structure of the world. And just go on a lot. I can say I started this because I feel like I wanted to be normal. And being normal, what I believe is normal is that you don't, it was so much, what could I say? Social media, I just got sick and tired of it. I just couldn't do it. Like the regular social media, like Instagram, TikTok. I've been off of X, but X, those are the main ones. Snapchat, but that's like hit or miss. You don't really see like videos on that. But those main ones like Instagram, TikTok, and X, it's just so much like bull crap. Just terrible things. And I feel like I wasn't doing enough with my knowledge, with my gifts, with my abilities, with me. It all was me. I feel like I wasn't doing enough as the normal person that I was to speak up, to use everything that I have learned and I have experienced to just fulfill the inner happiness for myself. So that's where the writings, the journals, the free writes came from. And I've honestly been writing for years now. And it took me to get to a certain moment, to get to that breaking point, to get to that I am not happy with myself, or I don't have inner happiness. And for that, you have to dive into yourself, and it has led me here to being 42 videos in and being happy and just going with it and not being afraid and not caring about the results, because I'm happy with each and every single video that I create, and each and every single time that I get to write, and each and every single time that I get to be creative, and that I get to let my brain be a normal brain, and normalize how powerful it is, and normalize how powerful I am, and normalize how strong that I am, and normalize how intelligent that I am, and normalize that I have a voice, and that I will stand up for everything that I believe in and everything that I see that is wrong. Because what, in today's current day, in 2026, what would we even call, what would you say is normal? What is supposed to be normal? Is normal ICE running around killing American citizens? Is normal housing, everything that has a price on it just being high? Houses, groceries, cars, college, all of these things, just high prices. The president being a felon, is that normal? Is old men, sick old men being in power, is sick old men being in power normal? That's pretty normal. Or would you say that that's normal? It goes on. And I believe that today, it's so much of that you're going to throw so much stuff out that is different at normal citizens, at humans, and then they have no other choice but to believe that these things, or these situations, or these problems are normal, but they're not normal. It's so much that you believe that it's normal if you just see stuff that isn't normal, especially in this administration, in this current day. It's just you see so much stuff that isn't normal, that you got this person that isn't supposed to be in this position. Oh, they're in this position. This person did such and such. This person is connected to such and such. Oh, it's normal now. So we're just going to go on to the next. We don't really even have any time to even do that. The same thing that I said in my last video. Or in my 2 videos ago. For example, normal would be, or an example of normalizing something, because you don't want people to actually believe that this is true, or that this isn't normal. So say, for instance, like I stated in my intro, I was the president. I am the president. So throughout my younger years, still pretty young right now, because you have to be, what is it 38 to be president? Don't quote me. It's either 36 to 40, I believe, but I impossibly gone. Live fact check. I forgot. Live fact check. Let's see. You have to be 35 years old. 35 years old. So, for instance, in my younger years, from maybe about, we could say from 18 to 30, say I was running around doing normal I guess, okay, I would say normal stuff. So say I went to college, had fun, had a lot of friends, partied, interacted with a lot of people in college. One person that I interacted with in my younger years in college was doing stuff that I didn't know what he was doing, but I was still hanging around him. And also I allowed him to, I was in a frat. Hypothetically, I was in a frat. And I allowed him to host things at my frat house. At this house. And he would have big parties and he would have a bunch of people over. And I don't know what he was fully doing, but we were still friends. And I would also attend some of those parties and we would have fun. And I also met my wife here. My friend introduced me to my wife at this party. And we've been married ever since, from about 21 years old to 80. So yes, I didn't know what he fully was getting into, but I attended these parties. We had fun. I met a lot of people, met a lot of girls. So fast forward, probably about 35 now. I want to run for president. But then my friend is in the news headlines, in the media headlines, for trafficking girls and killing girls and abusing girls and killing girls and raping girls, and all the people that were at these parties that I also knew from being associated with these people are also included. So now that I'm running for president, so when I'm 35, I get elected the first time. Actually, no, I lose the first time. Then I come back 4 more years. When I'm 39, I win the second time. My friend just randomly dies under my watch, or randomly commits suicide under my watch. Fast forward 4 more years. This is just a hypothetical story. I just hope that it isn't too far off crazy, and I hope that you guys can connect it, but after I'm going to connect it. So fast forward 4 more years. I am not president. I was president for 4 years. So from 39 to 43, I was president. Then, this time, when it's time to run again, to go again for president, I lose. Or this person won't say that he lost. He still doesn't believe that he lost. And most other people still don't believe that he lost. But he lost. But I lost. The president in power didn't go after my friend, or didn't open up the sealed case with my friend, which is respectable. He didn't pressure the Department of Justice, which is supposed to be independent, to go after this said person, my friend. So 4 more years go past. I run for president again. But this time, my campaign is set on releasing everything about my friend. Releasing everything about my friend. Doesn't matter who's in it. Doesn't matter what they say, because the previous people didn't release it. So now, I'm running for president for my second term. I'm going to release everything that my friend was in the media for, was in the media headlines for, was everything that they had on my friend, from everything that I stated about the girls killing, abusing, all of that. I'm going to release everything. Or I'm going to claim that I'm going to release everything. So make it normal that I want to get these people or release these things. Make it normal. So fast forward, I win. The files start coming out. Actually, I'm the most named person in the files. Or in these files. And multiple of my other people in my cabinet are also in these files. And other people that backed me in my campaign are in these files. And other people that I am supporting their companies are in these files. And that I know, that I was partying with at the parties that my friend was hosting at my frat house, or I was attending, that he held. I also forgot to put a part out. My friend also had his own frat house off campus. And he also held parties. Big parties. So I win. Hooray. Everybody's excited that I win, because I'm quote unquote gonna flood the swamp. And I'm going to release everything. No one gets a pass. Then I put people in place to actively go through the files and clear my name. To release, to redact my name. To black out my name. Because I am the most named person in these files. This is my friend. I knew this person. He introduced me to my wife. Isn't that a coincidence? Is this a coincidence? Fast forward. Continue. Big cover up. My attorney general is covering it up major. She can't tell the truth. She only has comebacks when she's in front of the oversight committee. She has a book about what she's going to say about what anybody says to her. That's her response. That's the response. Fast forward to get out, to make it seem like this isn't normal. Whatever that happened isn't normal. Okay. I'm going to go after... I'm going to kill American citizens in the streets. I'm going to claim that there's fraud, waste, and abuse in the federal government. Whole time, I'm the person that's doing it. I'm still the president. I'm the sitting president right now. Me. I'm the president. I'm going to kidnap a foreign leader, take their oil. I'm going to I'm going to claim that I want the Nobel Peace Prize and get a fake peace prize from FIFA. The biggest one, I'm going to put tariffs on all the American allies. America has no allies no more. This is coming from me. I'm not even in the story no more. But back to the story. I'm going to put tariffs on the American allies in America. And we're going to be winning. We're going to have so many manufacturing jobs. We're going to have such and such everything. Everything's going to be made here. The prices are going to go down. Bro, just imagine if anybody else was saying this. This is, oh, I'm sorry. This is out of the story. This is that boy that's talking now. Outside. If you guys couldn't get the story or get the gist of it, that story's over. If you could get the gist of that, I was reenacting, or I was setting up a story about Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, whatever, Melania Trump, whatever her freaking name is, Elon Musk is in the files, Peter Thiel's in the files, Lutnick's in the files, Wexner's in the files, all of these people's in the files. So for Trump to normalize or redirect attention to something else, guess what? You're gonna start a war. Because guess what? I don't want those files. I'm in those files. I'm all over those files. I am the files. Donald Trump is the Epstein files. Let's be real. That's normal. Let's normalize that. Let's keep talking about that. So it's like, I mean, that's why he set so many roadblocks for him so people could take the fall for him, or people can continue to stick up for him and lick his boots and keep him away at bay. Because he knew, he literally, I also didn't put into the story that I ran for president when I won the second time. I ran this time to stay out of jail. That's normal. You have a president that ran and won to stay out of prison. That's what's supposed to be normalized in this society. Stop playing. Let's be for real. Actually serious. I mean, we're supposed to take this person serious, but he's not. There's nothing that he's done his entire life to take him serious, except mess stuff up. That's the only way that you could take stuff serious. That's the only way anybody should have ever taken him serious. Because of what he's doing now. He went to war over files that he's in. He started a war over files that he's in to cover it up. So people don't have to continue to talk about that. Now it's only we have to talk about this war. But we been knew that this war wanted to happen anyways. Israel just found the right president that had enough blackmail on this person to say you have to do that. That's the normal thing. Yes, that's normal to say, because that is what happened. Because Israel has been literally wanting to go at Iran for 30 years. That's nothing new. They just found the right person. They stumbled upon the right president. Actually, he's not even the president. Bibi is. Because we literally went to war for Israel. Is that normal? I mean, respectfully, for what we did, for everything that we do for, yes. Yes. But this isn't normal. Because why is a country of 9 billion, like one singular 9, to 340 billion, controlling what we're doing, normalizing what we're doing, killing kids? Is that normal? That's not normal. For them it is. For Israel, killing kids and killing babies and bombing hospitals and bombing schools is normal, because that's what they do. That's how they feel about people. They don't care. They think that that sacrificing whatever, sacrificing kids, sacrificing babies, sacrificing people in healthcare, in school, in all of that, they think that that's normal. But that isn't normal. This stuff isn't normal. So guess what? America, you embedded in killing kids. And they're never going to forget that. And that's normalized for them now. That you killed 160 or 80, one of those, 160 people, kids, and some adults. That's not normal. It's also not normal that to lie, to just lie, to just deflect, to lie and deflect, and claim that you can do no wrong. That's not normal. This is coming from narcissistic people in power, sociopaths in power. None of this is normal. So if people would like to continue to jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, we're at war, well, listen, if that's the case, why don't we normalize all the people that approved of this to send their family members to go? Normalize that. And let them go over there. Or matter of fact, they just go fight in general. All of them. Send all of them. Go. You guys can all go. That should be normal. Because you want to engage, you want to entice, you want to do all of this stuff. You want to talk bad about other countries. You want to claim that we're the best. You go fight then. Don't hide. Don't hide in a bunker. Don't go underground. Don't do all that. You go fight. Since you claim and you believe that this is what you should be doing. Because this isn't the interest of normal people. And like I stated, normal voices will win. Because like it isn't normal now is picking between good or evil. And it's not that hard. You have to pick a side. Like this administration said, or people around the world or some other country, Israel and the United States, they're basically stating comply or die. Okay, that's okay. So if you might as well just pick between good and evil. If that's what they're stating, pick between good and evil. And there's no in between. Don't try to play both sides. And that's why all of those Arab countries and all of those Gulf countries are on the wrong side. Because you're trying to play both sides. You can't play both sides. One country doesn't even care about Arabs at all. So you're going to allow the country that they occupy to hold military bases in your country? Yeah, you're not right. You're selling out the whole region. So if you don't realize that, what are you doing? That's not normal. Because what? You think that they have so much to give to you? You want to be normal? You want to be like them? No. Be normal. Be you. Stand up for you. Stand up for your people. Stand up for your region. Normal is just being normal. And I care about normal people. I am a normal person. So I am going to continue to speak for normal people. Normal voices. Normal humans. Normal kids. Regular kids. And also normal is, shout out to all the normal people that don't have a side or that aren't paid, the normal independent media, independent journalists. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. You guys are doing great work. Continue to keep it up and don't get into the illusions of what the mass media is putting out for these situations, for these problems, for these things that are caused by one group of people that is continuous, or groups of people that are continuously doing things, and they're not getting held accountable. Normal should be you are held accountable for everything that you do. I don't care who you are. I don't care what position you hold. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what you are. If you do something wrong, you have to be held accountable. Clear, it's simple. It's not even, there's no gray area about that. If you kill kids, if you bomb kids, if you blow schools up, if you blow hospitals up, if you are committing a genocide, if you are doing these things, you have to be held accountable. I don't care. There's no, oh, such and such. There's no needing to it. That should be normal. This should be normal. So I don't know where the people that are supposed to be enforcing these, like, UN laws or international laws or ICC crimes or laws. Where are you at? Where are they at? Seems to be they're nowhere when it's two people or two groups of people or two countries that are committing all of these problems and making all of these situations and starting all of these wars. Israel literally at war with 7 different countries in 7 different places. And no one thinks that they're the problem, and their people still think that everybody is against them. Yeah, okay. That's not normal. They're not normal. They're not regular people anyways. They're gaslighters, they're liars. The same thing as America. They're getting lied to, they're getting played. So, but I'm a normal person, so I don't care anything about Israel. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Who are they? They literally became the normal thing. They literally became a normal place since 1948. Oh my God. 1948. Am I supposed to be jumping up and down because of that? Get out of here. Shout out to all the normal people. Shout out to all the normal thinkers. Shout out to all the normal everything. And I would say, if one thing that I can say is we can't continue to allow the people in power to normalize bad things and normalize evil things. Because, yes, it's so far and we have there's so much a battle to fight realistically, and not everybody's up for that to say what is good or what is evil and what is normal and what isn't normal. But everything that is being thrown in your face and everything that is meant to flood the stream and to flood the system isn't normal. That's how you break the system down. You just put so much that isn't normal, that isn't supposed to be here, in front of everybody's face, and then they have no other option but to go along with it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sue the IRS for $10 billion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sue the media corporation for $3 billion, for $7 billion, for such and such billion. I'm gonna do all of that. Or I'm gonna give $142 billion to unstated company that just got created. It just keeps going on. The corruption is there. They're trying to normalize corruption. I mean, in a certain sense, corruption has always been there. And we could say that not at the highest, not open in the daylight, though. That's not normal at all. Tariffs, that was wide open. That's not normal. That's wide open corruption. In the pockets. Stealing literally from hardworking citizens. From normal citizens. You just stole everything. So where's the money? I said this also in one of my previous videos. It's in his pocket. It's in Donald Trump's pocket. Oh yeah, or I'm just gonna what was it? 2.5 billion that the Saudis, that some Saudis paid before Donald Trump got inaugurated. 2.5 billion they donated. That's okay, yeah, that's normal. Or all of these big corporations donating to the ballroom making at the White House. Yep, that's normal. Or Elon Musk giving out $1 million for somebody to vote. That's normal. Okay. Or having to pay a poll tax. That's normal. You got to pay to vote now. I guess that's normal. What are we doing? Just don't bend the knee. That's my new thing. Or people say that, but I'm going to say that in a lot of my videos because why? Why would you want this to be normal? Why would you want somebody to be that can't even take normal criticism from women? Why would you want somebody that is liable for has been liable for sexual assault to be the president? To be, I don't know, giving people hope or giving people courage or giving people faith. Why would you want that to be normal as your president or as your leader? Why would you want somebody that literally committed, is a 34-time felon? Why would you want that to be normalized as your president, as your leader? That doesn't even make sense. But I mean, to people that don't know anything, or to people that don't care, or to people that want racism, that want to normalize racism, that want to normalize nationalism, that want to normalize pedophiles, that want to normalize religious hate. They want to normalize all these things, so of course they won't care when this person is at the head of the snake, is the head of the snake. Because whatever he says, that means that they can do. And that means they think that it's normalized. No. It's literally 2026. If you're still racist, you gotta go. Or you need to get a checkup. Because what are you doing? If you still don't believe that people have the right to be free in the religion that they believe in, you have to go. It's just that simple. These things, we're too far ahead to still be caring about certain stuff. But there's one group of people that can't put their mind past anything but those things. And you know who I'm talking about. White people. Same old playbook. I mean, if you're one group of people, you've seen it. You were in it. Your ancestors lived through this. It was created to be like this. So why would you be like, okay, this is normal. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm actually going to agree with them. I'm going to be on their side. That makes no sense. But I'm done for today. I have said enough. I have stated enough. Thank you guys for watching on Analyzing the Game, Part 42. Shout out to Jackie Robinson. Straight legend. Pure legend. Normalize that. Thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for joining me on Analyzing the Game with your host, that boy Des. Shout out to everybody. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and in these terrible times, in these rough times, and continue to shower yourself in love and just continue to go at it each and every single day and be grateful and try to get better each and every single day and have no fears, have no doubts, and just go along with it. And you are great, you are powerful, you are strong. And if nobody has told you or you needed to hear it, I believe in you. But you have to believe in yourself before anyone else can believe in you. And that's it. Part 42, Analyzing the Game. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to me at THATBOYDEZ. And this video's title, or this free write title, was normal. If you couldn't hear, if you didn't get the gist, if you didn't get the memo, you know we gotta hit. I don't have my watch on right now for the first time, since I got it. I'll be back.